All right, let's get rolling. Blake Good, we're going to start with you. So, this industry that we're in, this industry that you have known since you were just a
wee lad.
Yeah,
Seven.
since you were pooping in a diaper not too
Okay.
many years ago. It's special to all of us. You get to come here and hang out with everybody. Everybody's a little different. They all come from different places. You meet all kinds of different people here, right?
Everybody's different.
Yep, everybody's different. So what is it that you love the most about the industry that your dad works in and you're going to work in?
Oh, what do I love? That's
what do you
a
love?
hard
Like,
one.
what's the good parts?
What's the good parts? Good parts is the people. People and the live action.
The live
That's it,
action,
yeah.
like the machines?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if you see it on video, yeah, that's pretty cool. But if you see it in person, that's even better.
You get to run the machines or no?
I've driven my dad's skid loader once. Mini skid loader.
Was it all right experience? No
It was
accidents?
No.
That's good. I flipped one over once.
Oh.
True story. Ask Mike. He'll
Hey.
confirm.
Yeah, so guess I'm the better driver. Huh.
You're better than me,
Yeah.
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 Anything else that comes to mind that's great about the industry?
I mean, I just like all the heavy machinery. And
What's your favorite brand?
mm,
You better say John Deere. You're repping John Deere.
John Deere, Caterpillar. There's one other I forgot the name
Kubota?
of.
Bobcat?
Yeah, and one more. I can't remember it, but it'll come
They
to
need
mind.
to do better marketing, whoever that company is.
I mean, everybody needs to do better marketing.
Not you, bro. You got like hundreds of thousands of views on Instagram now.
Yeah.
Famous.
Hollywood Blake Good.
Won't even sign autographs.
I know.
I asked him for an autograph. He wouldn't. He denied me.
I got one on my wall. It's like the size of
Oh, yeah,
Texas.
yeah. Yeah.
I haven't got to that level yet, I guess.
All right, Mike, same question. What's unique about the industry? What keeps you coming back? I just think, there's some commonality that we all share in the industry. Like, when you get here, this either feels like home or it doesn't, right? Like, this guy's freaking chiropractor ended up in this industry. We all come from different places. Like, what makes us all stay? What makes us all connect?
So I would say, at least for me, I transitioned from interiors to exteriors. And I'd be lying if I said when I was interiors that I wanted to stay in this industry. But I noticed as I went into just the roofing, siding, and stuff like that, one, like the way my 5-year-old views it, and two, like now I see the industry, especially joining, top contractor school, as a vehicle to be able to change people's lives and actually serve people. And because I would say we're in such a rough industry with contractors, like to be one of the good ones and be around guys that are good contractors that aren't taking people's deposits and leaving and all that stuff, like that's probably one of the biggest things that keeps me coming back, like knowing that like we're setting the example in our area for roofing and siding, windows, that stuff, to show other people and other homeowners, like to change their perception of the construction industry, because we are definitely in one of the most, like, I don't know, tainted industries in that sense. So like knowing that I'm actually, like, I feel like we're starting to make a difference in our area, and being part of this group is what keeps me in it.
Yeah, you don't have to look very far for a bad contractor, right? I mean, or a bad story about a contractor. And so, I think that is really what it is. It's like you feel like there's a bigger purpose or mission to what we're doing, And this guy, when I met him, I was like, man, this guy's different from day one. You sent me a video, on a computer, and I watched it. Eli and I were sharing this little office, like maybe 10 feet by 8 feet wide, both of us in there. And I was like, look at this dude, right? And but it's just instant. Like, you can just tell that somebody's like you or you have the same values literally through a video or through a post or through, content that we shoot. What is it that brought you here, and what is it that keeps you here?
I think the industry as a whole is not what brought me here. I'm blessed and very fortunate to be part of an organization of companies that understand culture, integrity. They work from a place of core values. So for me to leave a profession of 25 years, even though I was in construction before that, it made sense to me, right? So I was like, any other company, it probably wouldn't have happened, right? But being part of doing work with the pavement group, being part of TCS, I've found another family outside of my core group. I don't hang around contractors back home. It's just they don't maybe share some of the same values and whatnot. Maybe they do good work, but we don't always see eye to eye on business. So that's the one thing that's beautiful about being part of this group is being around really, really like-minded people and growing with them. So yeah, but that's what keeps me coming back.
What's the hardest part about leadership?
Hardest part about leadership. Ooh, that's a tough one. I don't know. I'm very old school. I grew up very old school, so like.
You run a little hot. That's what he says on his content.
A little bit.
It's a Jersey thing.
It is. But like, it's hard.
I'm just from Jersey. It's just how I talk.
It is. It's part of it's true. I don't know because like I guess I didn't really know what real leadership looks like growing up. Like I grew up differently in a different field, in this field as well. So like I didn't really know what like today's leadership looks like the stuff that we're taught now. Like I had no idea about culture. It was like you get up, you go to work, like you do what you got.
There's no crying in baseball.
Pretty much. I mean that's just like what it was. So now I think that's the hardest thing for me is like transitioning that and like learning. Like you said to me one time, you don't always have to be a hammer. Or
yeah, I said if the only tool you got's a hammer, everything looks like a nail.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
True, right?
You know something about that, Blake?
You swung a hammer?
Yeah. I feel we all should have here. I mean, everyone.
I swung a hammer.
Yeah.
What do you
Sure.
think about leadership?
What's the hardest thing?
Yeah.
I mean, the hardest thing is the leader part. Yeah, it's, and the people, and you have to speak, like, in a way that some people can't do it. Like, you have to speak that way to be a leader.
Not everybody's capable of speaking that way, you mean?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I agree. Takes work.
Like some of the people who are considered leaders out there, they're not leaders because they just keep saying the same thing.
Wise words from an 8-year-old.
9.
9. I stand corrected.
Right.
I don't know what the hell I was thinking.
Yeah.
Wasn't thinking that at 9 years old. I know that.
No doubt.
No
doubt.
way.
Yeah. How about you, man? What's the toughest part of
It takes-
leadership?
Takes a lot of work, a lot of personal work. That's and
Every day. Like
it's a grind, man. You know, staying accountable to yourself. You know, every day, right? Do you hit the snooze button or you get your butt out of bed? You know, when you go to bed, you go to bed or you open a book and
I
read a
plead
few
the fifth
pages out
this
of the
morning.
book. Yeah, you know, yeah. So yeah,
hit that sucker twice this morning.
yeah. So
Good stuff. That's a wrap.